Hey, editing Q here. There's some parts I say that PC parts last forever. When you see this part, I wanted to recorrect myself and I want to say PC parts last longer than console would be because of the longevity in this situation. So I do apologize about that. If I say PC parts last forever, I mean PC parts have more longevity than you expected. So just remember when I say PC parts last forever, I mean longevity. This is just me editing. Do apologize. Thank you for watching this video. Hello, human beings. How you doing today? Sendal Q here, and thank you for visiting my channel. Been a long time. Just been crazy. Been working, been studying, a little tired, but hey, it's whatever. Want to make a video. Um, I heard about the Xbox showcase, the PlayStation showcase, all that showcase. I'm going to keep it real. I haven't paid attention to none of those. I rewatched it, of course, but I was paying attention to Computex that was happening in Taiwan. PC stuff. I'm going to look at it because I care about PC stuff. But let's talk about PC stuff. Everybody keep on saying about Starfield not at 60, it's 30, got PlayStation fanboy, Xbox fanboys, talking back and forth. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. I wish the game was running at higher than 60 on the consoles, but hey, that's going to be another video coming up. If you know what it is, it's just I'm a little tired. So the one argument that a lot of console fanboys that they always say is you need over $1,000 PC build. Matter of fact, I was in Turboverse TV comments and people saying, no, you're not going to reach what it is to to gain what you call it you're going to get with an Xbox. Let me tell you something. The Xbox Series X and S is super underpowered. Okay, super underpowered. Reason why, you got old hardware that can actually play this game. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. So if we look right here, I'm right here under the Starfield thing, and this is what it is. ZeniMax down here, Starfield, you can see right there. I just went to a picture. System requirements, and this is off of Steam. I just don't feel like going to Steam because it's really small and I'm not trying to deal with it. Windows 10, fair. Ryzen 5 2600, Intel Core i7 6800K, 16 gig of RAM, AMD Ryzen RX 5700, NVIDIA GeForce 1070 Ti, version 12, broadband internet, 125 gigs, available storage, SSD required. So right now we have to match with the SSD. This is what they're saying. We got to match with the SSD. We got to make sure we got a Ryzen RX 5700 or NVIDIA GeForce 1070 and 16 gigs of RAM with a Ryzen 5 2600X and the Intel Core i7 6800. Those are the minimum specs that they have to use because here goes some of the PC parts. Old parts last forever. You can get more quality with all that. And a lot of people keep on saying, "Oh, the GT 1070 Ti is too expensive. The used market is too expensive. Everything." One thing that they don't understand that if you're just playing this game, you're you're gonna you're going to just need that 5700 XT. It's cheaper. I'm going to show you how cheap it is, and then we look up the GTX 1070. So let's go ahead and get to the video that I'm pulling up right here. This is the RX 5700 XT versus the GTX 1070 Ti. Now, this is the benchmark by benchmark PC Tech. Now, usually what we do, we look at benchmarks, and this is the performance that we want to get. So let me go ahead and actually, I wasn't ready to listen, so we're actually gonna turn down the volume on this. Sorry. So we don't need a volume. So this is RX 5700 versus GTX 1070 Ti. I'm just using this person as, as the performance. So Battlefield 5 at 1080p Ultra, the RX 5700 XT is beating the NVIDIA GTX 1070 Ti. FPS higher is better, as you can see right there. Here go another one at 1440p. You still get higher frame rate with RX 5700 XT compared to the 1070 Ti. Now, like I said, it's not basically we're trying to run Starfield, and this is what they told us it could run at. And look at that, 4K, 62 frames to 43 uh, frames per second. Now, don't get me wrong, the 1070 is an amazing card, but in this situation, I would have got the RX 5700 if I just want performance. DSX at 1080p average frames per second. And I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. What console players don't know about PC players. As you can see the RX 5700 XT is a lot powerful than the NVIDIA GTX 1070. As you can see right there, this is at 4K average frame per second. You're getting 44 frames to 30. So even with all of that, you have to understand that the RX 5700 XT is pretty much doing their job. And this is one thing that a lot of what you call it console fanboys don't understand. We don't like playing. Like, we will care about frames. We're going to care about all of that because guess what? We don't care about the graphics fidelity. We don't care all about that. We care about is the game is going to run. Usually console players, they care about graphics. And like I said, I want to talk more into the Starfield because I'm doing a video on Dreamcast Guy about his last video. I recorded it before he deleted it like he did with the Starfield live stream. But yeah, so the thing is, you don't need $1,000 PC or more than $1,000 PC to play games. I know what people are going to say. Well, people buy the Series S and they don't care about gaming. Well, you got people that still got old hardware that they spent $500 on and they don't have the newer hardware. PC parts last forever. And let's go ahead and look at the Reddit system requirement. Now remember, this is the go. I'm going for minimum, okay? It got Windows 10, AMD, so on and so forth. Now the thing is with PC players, let's look at the newer parts. So we're gonna go to newer parts, and you can see right here, I got a Ryzen 5 3600 at 3.6 gigahertz. That's fine. Asus Prime B550 Plus motherboard. Oh yeah, let me make it big for you. Sorry about that. Ooh, not that big. As you can see, you got an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 at 3.6 gigahertz, 87 bucks. Asus Prime B550 plus ATX AM4, $129. Now remember, I'm not trying to compete with, I'm going with the minimum specs, okay? The minimum specs. So remember, this is all minimum specs I'm trying to go with. This, you could always find cheaper, but I'm going with this because I got a reason that I'm going with. Corsair Vengeance 16 gigs, DDR4 32 CL16 memory, 47 bucks. Okay. Western Digital Black, 1 terabyte. That's 50. Then we also got the ASRock Challenger, the overclock Radeon RX 5700 XT 8 gigabytes. Cool. We got a case. Reason why I went with this case because of the price. This come with 4 fans. Boom, 60 bucks, got RGB if you want it. And then we got 550-watt bronze certified power supply. Now, the reason why I say 550, we're just trying to play Starfield at minimum specs. And I'm trying to prove to these fanboys what's the deal. 384, that's going to be fine because it's not really powerful parts. It used to be powerful back in the day, but it's really not that much powerful parts. Now, if we look at it, $666.93. So you could say $667. I don't care about the 666. I think it's funny, but here's the thing. That's just new parts right there. It's fine. $666.93. That's fine. To me, that is actually a mid-range computer. To me, low range is always going to be 500 and below. Mid-range, that's actually perfect for a mid-range. Which called high end to me is $1,000. And then the 1%, you spending like $2,000 on a PC. But right now we're looking at the low spec PC. We're looking at what can we do. So if we could remember, we're looking at this. It's $666.93. Okay. Or, and I'm just going to ballpark, let's go to eBay and look at that. $465.83. Let's look at this. We got a power supply. I just found this one. It's a last one. You can always find another one. This is brand new, $35, $34.99. The Western Digital, $50.99, so $51. The Deep Cool got 4 fans, RGB, brand new. You got $60. You also looking at used RAM. This is $32. Then you're looking at the motherboard, refurbished. Okay, refurbished. Sometimes if you gotta make a PC to match with your budget, this is actually not that bad. So refurbished, you could go with the you could always go with the eBay return policy, $80. Look at this brand new AMD Ryzen 5 3600 gaming processor with a ref stealth cooler, which is going to cool down that CPU just fine. You don't need nothing really powerful. That cooler right there is just fine. Look at that. Went from $135 to $79.98. And look at that. ASRock Challenger 5700, 8 GB. Look at that. It's not a XT. And you don't need an XT, as you can see right there. That's $119.95. Yes, it is used. But if you look at the price, $465.83. Let me go ahead and bring it up just a little bit. $465.83. Do you realize we just saved about $250? About $200 we saved. You can add more stuff. Now, like I said, this PC, it does more just play the games. You could stream like I'm doing. You could do your taxes. You could start a business. You could play your Xbox games. You could play PlayStation games. You could download ROMs. You could do whatever you want. Okay? You could customize your PC any way you want. You could get a keyboard that you feel proud of. You have options when it comes to PC. And I can tell you this right now. You can actually start your channel just by using that. You could actually live stream your Xbox from that PC. All you got to do is get a capture card and you're fine. The thing about it is this. You don't need a lot of money to build a PC. And plus you're recycling these parts, you know? And not only that, these parts are going to last longer than the console, because I don't see a lot of people buying the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox Series X. I mean, not Series X, but the Xbox One X. Why? Newer system. Okay, that's fine. But this is old parts that you could play older games and the newer games that's coming out. So it got a longevity. I'm not saying go ahead and get a PC. What I'm saying is I'm sick and tired of these fanboys keep on telling people that you need $1,000 or over $1,000 to play games that's on their console, that's on old hardware that's from late 2010s. Honestly, if you want to build a PC, by all means, ask a PC person, talk to people who's actually in the community, and ask them, hey, I'm trying to build a PC. What do I need? Gotcha. You could take this list right here. I will put the part pickers in link in the description. So if you need to look at this and you want to build this build, that's 100% fine. You shouldn't have no problem. And guess what? Windows free. You could just download a Windows key onto a flash drive. Just put in $10? You'll be fine. But this is just proof of me trying to tell you, hey, you really don't need to spend a lot of money on a PC. You really don't. I built my nephew PC for under $500 and he's still playing Fortnite, and that's all he's playing, Fortnite, Paladins, and all of that. He's not planning to play Starfield. He could if he wants to, but he's not planning to play Starfield because that's not his type of game. And plus it's rated M. I don't think my sister will let him play it. My sister who's older than my younger sister, but his mom. But yeah, the whole point I'm trying to say is you don't need $1,000 PC to play Starfield. Remember, The PC I showed you is minimum specs. If you want to get them brand new, that's totally fine. But I advise you go for use like go for searching around eBay, all that stuff. This is what I would have done if I just want to prove somebody wrong. But if you want to build a PC, go ahead. Know your budget. Be careful of sell tactic. And if you need to ask somebody about how to build a PC, there's people out there that know how to build PCs and know what to get. But that's it with this video. The end of this video is you don't need over $1,000 PC to play Starfield. This build just fine. But hey, what do you think? Let me know. And remember, everybody's human. My name is Sendo Q, and you have yourself a great day. Peace.